wanted to!
Diecast Monster Truck Racing! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new season here tonight on the MTA YouTube channel. Thursday Night Thunder July season coming right at you with 16 of the top diecast monster trucks. And we come into tonight's event with Iron Outlaw as your current overall champion here tonight, trying to hang on to the championship flag. 15 other trucks and drivers are trying to take away that flag here tonight in week 1 of the July season. The debut of King Sling here tonight on Thursday Night Thunder, as well as a brand new Monster Patrol. This season is going to be one to remember, no doubt about it. As you can see, Roland Cantwell in the Iron Outlaw Ford, ready to defend the championship flag. As we take a look at round 1 matchups, Jurassic Attack will take on Squidward, Kraken over there. And then Little Tiger's going to take on the Michigan Ice Monster. Excalibur will take on Sudden Impact. And then we're going to see the return of Destroyer taking on the new King Sling. Over on the other side of the bracket, Brazak and the brand new Monster Patrol will get first crack at the champion in Iron Outlaw. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some new MTA superstars debuting this July season, and it's going to be Josh Brown piloting the Kraken machine. He is now ready to take on Kaden Wilson. Jurassic Attack, all the way from Team Throttle Monster, ready to go on the inside lane. Kaden Wilson been out here quite some time. A brand new mainframe up underneath the Jurassic Attack, hoping to do good things here tonight to kick off the July season. Here's the green light now off the line, up and over the first moment now. It's a dead even race up and over the cars here. Kaden Wilson will roll the truck over inside the shutdown area, but Josh Brown and Squidward, the Kraken machine over there, laid down a quick time pass nonetheless. Kaden Wilson and Jurassic Attack, your round 1 winner here tonight over the Kraken machine. Next up here tonight in round 1, Brad Anderson, new kid on the block, driving in the brand new Michigan Ice Monster Chevrolet, straight out of Tomfoolery Motorsports, now ready to take on the Crazy Cat, Jason Wolf, Little Tiger Ford out of Big Lake, Minnesota over there, ready to take on the competition here this July season. Took on 2 Smash Out championships, kicking off the June season. Here's the green light up there with the first moment now. Michigan Ice Monster right there with him, but Little Tiger looks like he pulled it out at the end, as it looked like Michigan Ice Monster tried to close the gap there over the shutdown area finish line. Not sure if the Crazy Cat and Jason Wolf had enough to get across the finish line first. Here's a look at your MTA photo finish. It's going to be the Crazy Cat, Jason Wolf, and Little Tiger getting the round 1 victory over Michigan Ice Monster. Next up, the bad boy himself returns to Thursday Night Thunder. Johnny Whitlow in Excalibur, now set to take on the Big Bad Ford, based out of Frackville, Pennsylvania, the 2023 Danger Zone champion, Sawyer Ramsdale, and Sudden Impact on the outside lane, now set to take on the man who's been out here quite some time, MTA veteran, Johnny Whitlow and Excalibur, trying to get a 4th championship here this season. Here's the green light now on the line, up and over the first dirt bubble. Excalibur now pulling the lead. Sudden Impact can't make up the ground, and Johnny Whitlow, the bad boy in Excalibur, takes out Sudden Impact here tonight in round 1 competition. We're going to see him back next up in round 2. Now, next up in round 1, however, is the return of Bradley Graham, the MTA veteran himself, former 6-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. The brand new King Sling making its debut out here. It is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. He got the wild card championship. He is now taking on Joseph Nelson, 2-time Smash Down champion, the Ford based out of Michigan on the inside lane. Who wants this win more in round 1? We're waiting on green, ladies and gentlemen. Off the line, Destroyer got the whole shot on him. He's out of shape now. King Sling making up the ground. What a ride for Bradley Graham in the brand new King Sling. Joseph Nelson had all kinds of problems coming up and over that first dirt mobile, and King Sling here not wasting any time getting across the finish line. As we take a look at your MTA replay, off the line they go. Nelson cut the tree on him up and over the first mobile. The left rear tire hangs off the side of the track, and we're going to tell you now that first dirt mobile is going to play havoc here tonight, as the drivers have to manipulate around it going down the straight stretch, and Bradley Graham and King Sling picking up the round 1 victory. Next up here tonight, Jarrett Booker returns in Pastrana 199, now ready to take on Landon Ford and Big Kahuna, who's been out here several times before. He's trying to claim his first Thursday Night Thunder Championship. But Jarrett Booker in Pastrana 199, we've seen him at some of our bigger events. He knows how to get that truck down there across the finish line first. Who's it going to be? We're looking for green. Off the line they go now, up and over the first bubble. Kahuna's got a lead on Pastrana, coming back, not going to be enough. And Landon Ford and Big Kahuna getting a huge victory here tonight in round 1 competition, taking out Jarrett Booker and Pastrana 199. Next up here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Rayland, Mullins, and the Medusa Ford, all the way out of Orlando, Florida, now ready to take on Daniel Chichagas, Rammunition, coming to the line, all the way out of Champaign, Illinois, the former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion here on the inside lane. So a Ford Dodge shootout in round 1 competition of the July season kickoff. Who's it going to be? Deuce, Rammunition. Here's the green light now off the line, up and over the first bubble, and Cheech hanging right there with Medusa to the last of the cars. And it's going to be Daniel Chichagas in the Rammunition Dodge here on the inside lane, taking out Rayland, Mullins, and Medusa over there on the outside lane, who gave him a good run. Just not enough to take out the big bad Dodge camp here tonight. Now next up here tonight in round 1 as we kick off the July season, Joey Andrews returns out of Milton, Florida. The Reptoid machine coming to the line, the Chevrolet power truck, now set to take on Matt Cheever. It's your boy Shaggy, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Poplar Branch, North Carolina. He's trying to claim a 3rd Thursday Night Thunder Championship here this season. He knows he's got a hard task taking on the Monster Mania champion. Here's the green light off the line. Reptoid gets the lead on a little out of shape there. Up and over the cars now. And Joey Andrews will pull out a win over Matt Cheever as Cheever got bobbled up over the last set of cars. Reptoid moves on into round 2 competition here tonight. So Legend on the trailer, but now it's time to defend the championship flag. Flying Brian Brazak in a brand new Monster Patrol all the way from St. Cloud, Minnesota. Now set to take on the reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion all the way from Tonganoxie, Kansas. Roland Cantwell, Iron Outlaw stage on the outside lane. Ford Chevrolet shootout. Minnesota taking on Kansas. Who's taking the flag into round 2? Green light goes down off the line over the first jump down. Monster Patrol has the early lead over the cars now. Flying Brian Brazak dethrones the champion here tonight in round 1 competition. So we will crown a new champion here tonight as Flying Brian looked amazing in the brand new Monster Patrol. He will put Iron Outlaw on the trailer, no doubt. Some great racing action still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we will crown a brand new Thursday Night Thunder champion as the night progresses. Who's it going to be? We've got a lot more great racing still to come. Round 2 action is next. Don't go anywhere.
This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagas. Buckle in. The show starts now.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't checked out the Crush This podcast, I highly recommend it for all the monster truck enthusiasts. But right now, we're back to round 2 action on Thunder. Jurassic Attack's going to take on Little Tiger. Excalibur will take on King Sling. Other side of the bracket, Big Kahuna taking on Rammunition. And then Reptoid will take a shot at Monster Patrol, who just dethroned the champion earlier tonight in round 1. Now up first at the line, ladies and gentlemen, the Crazy Cat, Jason Wolf. Little Tiger out of Big Lake, Minnesota. He has been a veteran for a long time, trying to get another win out here on Thunder. Kaden Wilson, we saw him debut about 6 or 7 months ago. Jurassic Attack all the way from Team Throttle Monster. Again, a brand new mainframe up underneath that truck. It seems to be working for him. Who's taking the win in the semifinals? We're looking for green here tonight. Off the line over the first dirt bump. Little Tiger pulling a slight lead on Jurassic Attack, and Jason Wolf, the Crazy Cat, will take out Jurassic Attack here tonight in the Ford based out of Big Lake, Minnesota. Punches his ticket in the semifinals. And next up in round 2, the bad boy, Johnny Whitlow, Excalibur, 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, now ready to take on Bradley Graham and King Sling, the brand new truck, all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Former 6-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, trying to make it number 7 here tonight is Excalibur, gonna knock out the undefeated streak in King Sling. Green light goes down off the line over the first turn bubble. Now they're pretty much even over the last of the car. What a great race it is. Both of them getting a little crossed up in the shutdown area. I do believe Bradley Graham and King Sling had more in the tank over there on the outside lane. Whitlow hanging right there with them. Here's another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Bradley Graham and King Sling, remains undefeated here tonight as he puts Excalibur on the trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, that King Sling is one bad fast machine here tonight, making its debut. But next up, from Champaign, Illinois, Daniel Chichigosh, Rammunition, former one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. The Dodge camp coming to play here tonight. Now ready to take on Landon Ford. Big Kahuna staged on the inside lane. He's trying to take down the big bad Dodge camp over there. He looked good in round one action. Can he take out the Dodge here in round two? Both trucks are staged up at the line, looking for green. Off the line they go now over the first bubble. Kahuna's got to leave Cheech in trouble over there. And Kahuna on two wheels, contacted the shutdown area. What a great race it was. Daniel Chichigosh had some problems there in Rammunition over there on the outside lane. As we go back to the top of the track for your MTA replay, watch right here as they go up and over the first dirt bubble. Looks like Rammunition hit the guardrail right there, came back down. He's trying to get it back together. Plants down the big Dodge, heavy horsepower, just not enough to chase down Big Kahuna, who had an incredible save right there in the shutdown area and made a little contact with Rammunition. Landed for Big Kahuna. Moving on to semis. Who is he going to meet there? Will it be the Monster Mania 4 champion from this past March, Joey Andrews and Reptoid, all the way out of Milton, Florida? Or is it going to be Flying Brian Brazak, the brand new Monster Patrol Chevrolet out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, looking strong here tonight as he dethroned the champion earlier in round one. Both these drivers have been around for quite some time. They're trying to get a big Thursday Night Thunder victory. Who's it going to be? Looking for green here in round two. Off the line they go. Monster Patrol's got the lead. Reptoid now coming back over the last of the car, and Andrews pulls it out. He will defeat Brian Brazak and Monster Patrol there on the inside lane. A great race, but Joey Andrews showing why he was the Monster Mania 4 champion. And speaking of great racing, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to this past Tuesday night on Smashdown. Our final round showdown came down to Mitch Brown and Bigfoot taking on Cam Blank and Iron Warrior. A Ford Oval shootout all the way down to the finish line. Watch right here, they go up and over the last of the cars. It was so close we had to go back to a photo finish. However, it was Cam Blank and the Iron Warrior Ford taking out Bigfoot in the final round. He's set to defend the Smashdown Championship flag this upcoming Tuesday. But now we're back here on Thunder for semi-final action. Little Tiger, the Ford based out of Big Lake, Minnesota, taking on King Sling all the way from Kildover Hills, North Carolina. Then we're going to see Landon Ford and Big Kahuna now in semis, taking on Joey Andrews and Reptoid all the way from Milton, Florida. So we got some great trucks here tonight in semi-final action. Who's going to take the flag away in week one of the July season? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to find out, because up at the line right now, Bradley Graham returns and King Sling still remains undefeated since it debuted at the Wild Card event this past June season. And ladies and gentlemen, he's looking strong here tonight, ready to take on the Crazy Cat. Jason Wook, the former Prowler driver, now behind the wheel of Little Tiger, all the way from Big Lake, Minnesota. Who's going to the finals in week one of the June season? Looking for green now off the line. They go up and over the first set down the straight stretch, and King Sling got the lead on him, but Little Tiger was coming back on him over the last of the cars. Jason Wook would not go away for Bradley Graham and King Sling, and as close as it was, I'm not sure who got the win. Here's a look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Bradley Graham and King Sling by inches, taking out the Crazy Cat. Little Tiger here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, King Sling is in the finals. Who will he meet there? Will it be Joey Andrews in the Reptoid machine right here out of Milton, Florida? Or is it going to be Landon Ford in the Big Kahuna, making it all the way into the semifinal round? He's looking strong here tonight in week one of the July season. However, Joey Andrews got the big bad bow tie underneath him over here. And Monster Mania 4 champion stage here on the inside lane. Big Kahuna, Reptoid. We're looking for green here tonight. Off the line they go now. Up and over the first jump. Reptoid pulling a big time lead, and Andrews seals Big Kahuna's fate here tonight as Reptoid moves on into the final round in week one of the July season. Big Kahuna put up a good fight. Not enough here tonight in semi-final action. And now Joey Andrews in the Reptoid machine will take on Bradley Graham and King Sling in our final round showdown, ladies and gentlemen. These two have been battling it out all night through the bracket competition, and Bradley Graham and King Sling still remains undefeated since its wild card debut. But right now, Joey Andrews, the 2023 Monster Mania champion, now driving the Reptoid machine with a Chevrolet motor underneath of it, all the way from Milton, Florida. Now ready to take on the former 6-time Thunder champion and newly crowned 2023 Wild Card champion, all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Bradley Graham and King Sling. Both these drivers want this win bad. King Sling, Reptoid, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime here tonight down the straight stretch they go, and it's pretty much Reptoid's out of trouble now, and King Sling pulls it out at the end. What a great race it was. King Sling had it all the way from the first transition down the straight stretch, as Andrews had all kinds of problems. What a shootout it was. They make a little contact there inside the shutdown area. Here's another look at it for Reptoid. Watch the inside lane. Up and over the first mobile now. Gets kicked up over the Jersey barrier. Joey Andrews and Reptoid trying to get it back together. But it was all Bradley Graham was a big time error, and King Sling taking it to victory lane here tonight over Joey Andrews in the Reptoid machine. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me congratulating Bradley Graham and King Sling on your 7th Thursday Night Thunder Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the overall points bracket closing out week 1 of the July season. Tonight's big win, Bradley Graham and King Sling, rounding out with 100 points in second place. Joey Andrews and Reptoid with 90 points, and rounding out your top 4 with an overall of 80 points. Landon Ford, Big Kahuna, and Jason Walk and Little Tiger with 80 points to their own right. So we're kicking off the July season with a bang. King Sling still remains undefeated since its debut at Wild Card. Will it remain that way by next week? We're going to find out. Thank you guys for coming out and watching week 1 of the July season right here on the Thursday Night Thunder Kickoff Show. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's